Hello everybody! Welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Today we're gonna be playing Chapter 10. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Bam! Chapter 10, 11:41 p.m. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jout's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. This time, Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. I'm gonna take a swig of this delicious water. Stay hydrated, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and go talk to Lynn. What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and? How did it go? Was Detective Jout still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad! Wait a minute, did you say but? I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though, I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jout? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So, who is that, lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister, the man who signed out the order to carry out Detective Jout's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder. I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, eh? No boy. And now we talk to the Justice Minister. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now, while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. And we'll go ahead and rewind the time. And watch how the Justice Minister met his demise.
Emma? Oh, excuse me. What? All right. I'll do as you say. Oh, this is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? Ugh. Medicine! Oh no. Water. Such a foolish man.
Oh, you woke up?
He's a contradiction.
Contradiction?
The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name?
Just call me a seeker of truth.
Sidestepped that one, didn't we? Okay then, it's time to save the Justice Minister. To do this, you'll go into the ghost world and make your way over to the flag. Although we do get to hear this conversation now.
Oh, excuse me.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter.
Who is this? Amelia's tutor?
Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter? Is she alright? Tell me she's alright.
Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day.
Oh, so it was you.
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police, is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
Alright. I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
So you get the option of going there or staying here. In this case, you're gonna want to stay here because going there will achieve nothing. Although we do get the number added to our contacts. Now that the conversation is over, you're gonna want to make your way over to the flag. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Huh?
A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I'd better do something about that medicine. So we come up to the flag over here.
I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person.
This minister doesn't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is.
A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that?
Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. So we'll just wait patiently for his wife to not answer. And for him to go into his fit. And his fits have started. He's gonna make the medicine box fly away first and then make the jug of water tumble. And as soon as the jug starts tumbling, we're gonna use the flag and flap it. And that's gonna kind of steady it. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna wanna transfer over to the water pitcher over here. He's gonna raise it, and at the peak of the water pitcher, which is about there, you're gonna transfer over to the ceiling fan. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. And that's gonna bring us to the fate changed point in time. You're gonna next spin the ceiling fan harder. And that's gonna make the papers fly, and just at the right moment you're gonna catch one of these papers and take a ride over here. Then we go over to the medicine bottle. Okay, time for the next step. Now, about this medicine bottle. If the minister is going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. So, everything's gonna happen on a real tight timing over here. First, we jump up to this armor arm and we're gonna raise it up. Once it's raised up, we go over to the hanging basket. Now, important thing to note is there's 2 points on the hanging basket, and you want to be on the one at the bottom which says turn and not the one which says rock at the top. So we're gonna turn it once. After that, we go over to this frame hanger and we're gonna undo the frame hanger and then make our way back to the armor arm and lower it, which is gonna allow you to transfer over to the curtain, and we're gonna close the curtain to the other side. Once on the other side, we're gonna raise this armor arm, then go over to the globe, and once again you have 2 things here. The globe spins and you have the globe stand which turns. So while you're on the globe stand, you're gonna turn it once, after which you're gonna spin the globe. That's gonna knock over that vase, after which you transfer over to the other frame hanger over here, and we're gonna undo that. once it has been undone, we go back to the globe and we're gonna roll it so it lands on the frame. We go back to the curtain over here and open it onto the armor arm. Gonna raise it again, and this time we're gonna go to the hanging basket on the rock point, and we're gonna rock the hanging basket, which makes this vase fall over, and now the globe is stuck onto this sword over here. Then we go to the other arm of the armor, which is just titled sword, and it's gonna swing. So we can then swing the sword with the globe to punt the medicine through the air to the Justice Minister.
My medicine? Ah!
There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man.
Huh?
He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
Huh, cut the guy some slack. There, see? I love how he instantly does a spin and just starts singing. And that's gonna get us to fate averted. Whew, that was a lot of work.
Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson.
Huh?
He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life. But the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows.
Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me.
Mr. Minster, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
So please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But
when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
no. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it.
So we're gonna swing the sword here to make Lynn aware of our presence. Cecil, there you are. It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still, that's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? The poor man. I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? Boy, is Lynn strong. Look at her.
What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it.
Oh, this? Pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
Are you talking about me?
Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
So now I'm a dream, eh? Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. Your medicine! Medicine! Oh boy.
Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelie.
But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do?
Ah!
Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? Okay. So just for fun, I am gonna talk to the minister real quick. We meet again, Mr. Minister.
What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream. Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right. Stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head.
Well, the only thing that we can do is actually use the telephone and head over to the new contact that we received from the kidnappers. I really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. And that's gonna bring us to the end of chapter 10. Thanks for watching so far, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.